Hello everyone, hope you are ready for today's class. After V thread, today we have square threads. Let's begin with the problem. Sketch freehand the conventional representation of external and internal square threads. Take pitch equals to 5 mm and other dimensions suitably. It means we are required to draw external and internal square threads, conventional representation of external thread and internal thread. Now external and internal, in both the cases we are going to draw right hand thread and left hand. So both right and left for internal and external. Now for construction work, the only data which is given to us is pitch, which is equals to 5 mm, and other dimensions suitably we have to assume. So we'll start from first part, external thread, external square thread. First of all, draw reference line for both front view and side view. Then draw another line perpendicular to first line. Now this is the center of side view. Now we know that for representation of external thread, we have to draw two circles with dia point at D and D. So draw two concentric circles with dia point at D and D. First circle incomplete and use light pencil for first circle, light or medium dark pencil, and second circle with dia D. It's a complete circle. First circle incomplete with dia D, second circle complete circle with first circle point at D, second circle dia is D. Then we know that we have to use these limits, so draw projectors or draw lines parallel to XY for front view. Now we have to start from somewhere here, so conventionally draw end of the bolt and then mark a point on a line, draw a perpendicular line perpendicular to XY, and we will start from this point. Mark equal gaps or points 0.5 p apart. So half of pitch from this point, half of pitch, half of 5, 2.5, 2.5, again 2.5, half of pitch, approximately half of pitch. Please don't use any instrument for measurement, just mark them. Right, now from the first point means from the first point on the upper line, draw line up to this point, up to second. So from first to second, from first to second, then from second to third, then third to fourth, like this, and then repeat this process. Right, so these are my points. Now starting from this point, draw a vertical line like this up to the minor line, and then draw horizontal line touching this side. Now I have to show external limits, so after first mark or show second limit, then second. Similarly we have to show upper limit of square thread like this. Right, and internal limit. Internal means roots, or simply draw lines for roots. Right, so this is the representation of external square thread, and then we have to join this line like this with dark pencil, and this, and last draw hatching lines on the right hand end and show limits of internal thread with light pencil. Right, then for dimensioning, this is pitch, show pitch, and slope. This is the slope, or 0.5 of p, 0.5 of p, and this is your pitch. Similarly, for left hand thread, again draw center line as discussed, then vertical line. Again draw two circles of dia point at D and D, point at D and D. So this circle is incomplete. First circle is incomplete for representation of external threads, and second circle with dia D is a complete circle, right? And then draw projectors for front view by extending lines parallel to XY. Again we have to repeat this process. So and a vertical line, and a vertical line from the last end. So yes, draw a vertical line. Now here we are going to draw left hand thread, so we have to start from this side. So mark equal distances of 0.5 p from the bottom line like this, and on the upper line equal distances of 0.5 of pitch. Again similar to this, starting from this point, draw line touching this point. So first to second, second to third, third to fourth, fourth to fifth, and so on. Right, and then vertical line up to minor limit and join it. Then these are my upper limits. Similarly we have to show major or upper limits for external threads, and then join this part. After doing this, this is your second limit for internal thread. So no, by mistake. Now this is correct, and here these are dark lines. And for representation in the line, draw lines using medium dark pencil. Then for pitch, this is your pitch, and slope. So this is slope, 0.5 of p pitch, and this is 0.5 of p the slope. Now after drawing work, please write its heading. Heading is right external. So right hand square thread external and left hand square thread external. Now next, conventional representation of internal threads. Again draw center lines for both front view and side view. Draw vertical axis like this. Now for internal threads, this circle with dia D will be incomplete. So again draw two circles of dia point at D and D. First circle with dia point at D complete, and second circle with dia D incomplete. So circle with dia D is incomplete now. And then a square or a box for side view. Then we have to catch these limits. So draw lines again parallel to xy. You know the process. So draw lines parallel to xy and then mark extreme limits first. Freehand. Please do not use any instrument for line or for angle or for anything. So these are my extreme limits. Now we have to decide thread length. Thread length means the gap or width of the thread, which is equals to half of pitch. So again mark equal distances on the upper line like this, and the gap is equals to half of pitch 0.5 of P. Half of pitch 0.5 of P. Next step, very simple. Again repeat this process. Draw rectangles joining these points like this. So these are nothing but rectangles of size half of pitch. This is half of pitch and this is the slant length. So draw lines parallel to each other, or simply touching these points you can join. Right, and then okay, we can stop here. So for internal or minor limit, join these points. So this is the representation of right hand square thread internal. Right hand square thread internal, and please use dark pencil for outer boundaries. Now for left hand internal thread, again repeat the process. Draw center line first, then draw vertical line like this. Again draw two circles. First circle with dia point at D complete, second circle with dia D incomplete. So draw two concentric circles of dia point at D and D. First circle with dia point at D complete, second circle with dia D incomplete or discontinuous in third or first quadrant. Then draw a box like this, right, and then projectors, or simply we have to catch these limits for front view. So draw lines parallel to xy. Then what to do? Again box for its front view, and now we have these limits. So again we have to mark equal distances of 0.5 P on the upper line or major line. And then similar to this, draw lines joining upper and lower limit, but in the opposite manner or left oriented. So from this point to this point like this. Right, and after that draw upper lines or upper limits and extreme lower limits, and then show internal limits like this, and this is your final answer. Right hand square thread and right hand square thread, external and internal. Okay, then we have to write its heading also. Again, sorry, this is internal, INT. So if you have a space, write complete name, internal, or left hand thread internal, or internal left hand thread, or right hand square, similarly right hand square thread internal. So these are all possible headings. Draw all 4 figures in your sheet, use proper pencil, do proper dimensioning, and please do not use any instrument for construction work. After all, one last missing element. Please hatch this part for internal representation. Please hatch this part in both left and right side. So draw hatching lines parallel to each other, and please maintain common gap or distance between 2 lines. This was the missing element, so please hatch properly. Right, so this is complete answer. Now if you have any doubt, any problem in any of the question related to internal or external representation or any topic in machine drawing or engineering graphics, please write your comments in the comment box. Thank you.